Hey baby, you ready to get it on?
Yeah, I'm ready. You got a condom?
No.
Nearly 20 million new sexually transmitted infections occur every year in the U.S. By wearing a condom and practicing safer sex, you'll greatly reduce your risk of getting an STD.
Planned Parenthood has the resources to help you prepare for safe sex. Take action. Go to your local Planned Parenthood center or visit them online at plannedparenthood.org.
Ladies and gentlemen, tune in to What is Savage every Sunday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. with your host, Tiger Sprout. Only here on WIXQ 91.7 FM, The Ville.
WIXQ is owned by Millersville University and operated by the students as an extracurricular activity. The opinions expressed on air are those of the DJs and do not reflect the views of WIXQ or its staff. As always, keep it locked to your number one music source, WIXQ 91.7 FM, The Ville.
With a slow and patterned motion
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the air. Frank is on the couch. I'm here in front of the computer, and it's time to get back to the regularly broadcasted show. I am Tiger Sprout. I'm your host here for What is Savage. Frank did his 20 minutes of on-air time. It was the exciting part for his day. He was a little nervous, so give him a break. If you have any complaints, and if you have any complaints, you can come talk to me about it. So we'll settle it out real quick. Along with that, Frank will be on the air next week for about 40 minutes, and the following week he'll be on for a full hour. So I'm so glad they gave me these 3-hour shows, because 2 hours wouldn't be enough. That would be Frank doing half the show, and I wouldn't be happy about that. So until the time comes where Frank and I do the show together, then it'll be our show. But it'll be our show for 3 hours, not his show for half the time and my show for half the time. So NCAA college football taking place over the weekend. We had some upsets going on in college football. Within our top 10, Penn State was actually on a bye this week. So number 3 Penn State should actually, when the rankings come out, stay where they are. If not, they should bump up, because number 2 Clemson has lost to Syracuse 27-24. No, Donovan McNabb wasn't quarterback for the Syracuse Orange, but they had what it took to take Clemson down 27-24. Number 1 Alabama rolling past Arkansas 41-9, Roll Tide. Number 4 Georgia taking down Missouri 53-28 in a pretty good game for what I've seen in the highlights. Number 5 Washington falling to Arizona State 13-7. Number 6 TCU going over K-State 26-6. Purdue falling to number 7 Wisconsin 17-9. Cal taking down Washington State 37-3. Ohio State with 7 touchdowns by JT Barrett. Sorry about that. Rolling past Nebraska 56-14. And number 10 Auburn. Those Auburn Tigers losing to the LSU Tigers 27-23. So we'll be looking at some shifts in the college football rankings. I'm still looking at Alabama being number 1, but I see Penn State moving up to number 2. Georgia moving up to number 3, and from there it's just going to be a shootout between everyone that's in charge of rankings, because they need to figure out what they're doing for number 4. But it would be a shame, it would be a catastrophe if the rankings that I just came up with did not fall to plan. So along with that, we have some MLB baseball, some playoffs going on, and we have our final 4 teams in the playoffs. We have the ALCS, the American League Championship Series, going on between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees, because everybody loves the Yankees. Everybody knows that. Along with that, for the NLCS, the National League Championship Series, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Chicago Cubs in their bout, and it is actually the Cubs' 3rd time being in the NLCS. And the Dodgers with Clayton Kershaw really got by the Cubs, and the Astros are just on fire after the signing Justin Verlander over from Detroit, and they're just rolling by the Yankees up 2-0 in that series. So it turns out my previous predictions, when we all got it all going, I mentioned about the Houston Astros taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers in the World Series, and then I changed it out to the Cubs Indians Part 2. Well, I'm just going to go back to my original suiting, and I'm going to go with the Dodgers Astros once again, because I can. So we're going to go back to that prediction, and I know it's going to happen because the Astros are on fire, and the Dodgers are going to be on fire, and the Astros is going to take down the Dodgers in the World Series, because Clayton Kershaw is Clayton Kershaw, and he's not going to have what it takes to get past the World Series, the bug that keeps him out, the bug that keeps him from winning any championships in his career. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let's get back to a little more music. We'll come back, talk a little more stuff. We may even get Frank on the air, just to have him on, get him a little more experience on talking on the mic, and we'll just have a conversation or something. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to What is Savage, and What is Savage is transitioning into a new and improved show, because I'm going to have some help on the air. with Andrew Frank. Andrew Frank is going to bring some comical relief to the show. He's going to bring some entertainment to the show. And Frank is just going to be Frank, and he is just going to be a X Factor for this show. So let us get back to Bruno Mars, and That's What I Like.
I know we're Manhattan, baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies, lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it, got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac, girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby, you deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright, strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like, that's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like, that's what I like. By the fire at night, silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like, that's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like, that's what I like. I'm talking trips to Puerto Rico, say the word and we go. You can be my flica, girl, I'll be a flico, mamacita. I would never make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Shopping sprees in Paris, everything 24 carats. Take a look in that mirror, now tell me who's the fairest. Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? Say it's us, and I'll agree, baby. Jump in the Cadillac, girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby, you deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright, strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like, that's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like, that's what I like. By the fire at night, silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like, that's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like, that's what I like. You say you want a good time, but here I am, baby, here I am, baby. Talk to me, talk to me, tell me what's on your mind. If you want it, girl, come and get it. All this is here for you. Tell me, baby, tell me, baby, what you tryna do? Gold jewelry shining bright, strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like, that's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like, that's what I like. By the fire at night, silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like, that's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like, that's what I like.
It feels like a perfect night to dress up like hipsters and make fun of our exes. It feels like a perfect night for breakfast at midnight to fall in love with strangers. Yeah, we're happy, free, confused, and lonely at the same time. It's miserable and magical. Oh yeah, tonight's the night when we forget about the deadlines. It's time. Uh-oh, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Everything will be alright if you keep me next to you. You don't know about me, but I'll
us. So raise your glass if you are wrong in all the right ways. All my underdogs, we will never be anything but loud and nitty gritty, dirty little freaks. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Slam, slam, oh hot. What party don't you understand? Wish you just freak out. Freak out already. Can't stop coming in hot. I should be locked up right on the spot. It's so on right now. Party crasher, panty snatcher. Call me up if you a gangster. Don't be fancy, just get dancy. Why so serious? So raise your glass if you are wrong in all the right ways. All my underdogs, we will never be anything but loud and nitty gritty, dirty little freaks. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. So if you're too school for cool, and you treat it like a fool, you can choose to let it go. We can always party on our own. So raise your glass if you are wrong in all the right ways. All my underdogs, we will never be anything but loud and nitty gritty, dirty little freaks. So raise your glass if you are wrong in all the right ways. All my underdogs, we will never be anything but loud and nitty gritty, dirty little freaks. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Won't you come on and raise your glass for me? Just come on and raise your glass for me.
Arbaton.
In 2013, Millersville University student Thomas Chistiak established a t-shirt company and named it Arbaton. Today, Arbaton offers a variety of t-shirt designs, including their classic series, their flagship product line. Arbaton ships to all 50 states and internationally as well. They can be reached on their website, arbatonstore.com, or at 484-999-0121. Arbaton. Strive for the upper echelon.
On guard in Millersville, this is Jacob from the Fencing Guild with an important reminder to stick 'em with the pointy end. If you are looking for a fun and unique sport to play, or just want to meet new people, then fencing is the sport for you. All are welcome and no experience is necessary. Come out to Brooks Gym every Wednesday 7 to 9 p.m. and Fridays 6 to 10 p.m. for some fencing fun. Hope to see you there.
Any age is the right age to register as an organ and tissue donor.
Learn how today at organdonor.gov or call 1-866-99-DONATE.
A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Health Resources and Services Administration.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the air, and I am with Andrew Frank because we have plenty of time left in the show, and it's time to have a little fun. So people know a little bit about me, anybody that's been listening constantly and frequently, but people don't know about Andrew Frank because Frank's new, and I guess people, want to know more about you, Frank, because why would anybody want to listen to some stranger on the radio when they can know their person and they can listen to them anytime and they're like, wow, I can relate to this guy because I know about this guy. So, Frank, I'm going to first ask you, because we're going to do a little interview going here and just waste an hour because, well, we're not going to waste an hour. We're not going to do this for an hour. We got like an hour and a half left in the show, so we're just going to waste some time doing this. So, Frank, I want to know, where were you born? Because I know where you were born, but I don't think other people know where you were actually born.
Okay, well, you know that I've lived in Lancaster for
almost all my whole life, but I was born in London, England. Actually, not quite in London, but somewhere called Maidenhead.
All right. And you have a brother. I know that. But can you tell us a little more about your brother?
Yep, I'm actually a twin brother. He's 21 as well. He goes to Pittsburgh. He goes to University of Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. He's studying pre-med out there, so he's having a lot of fun. I know that he's gonna do good things one day.
Because for our friend group, we're always comparing you to David Frank.
Mm-hmm.
So we still want to meet David. I know a lot of us want to meet David, especially Trent.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
So Frank and I went to the beach over the summer and explain that trip because, I know how the trip was because
there's so much to talk about with that trip.
I drove for 6 hours, but I want to know from the passenger standpoint, how was your ride for 6 hours? Because I know you were always complaining about how you couldn't see out the mirrors because the mirrors were set for me so I could see out the mirrors, but you're over here fixing the mirrors and I didn't even notice them.
It's funny. I get really antsy during a lot of car rides. When you're in the car for a really long time, there's not much that you can do except listen to music and just yeah.
Yeah. And Frank and I roomed together in a room for what was that, a week? Were you there for a week?
Yeah, the whole week.
So, yeah, we roomed together for a week. Of course, I got the bed and Frank got this couch type thing.
Well, I volunteered for that one.
Frank was getting it anyway. I wasn't giving up that bed.
Yeah, I volunteered.
But I thought it was a nice house. It was a fun weekend because
Indoor
it was just a bunch of guys in a house with, Trent's family.
Yeah.
It was a fun time.
Yeah.
Met a lot of people.
Yeah.
Especially Trent's friends from college.
Yeah.
So we had a great time. It was a lot of fun. It rained most of the time, but we always found something to do.
Yeah.
Especially Frank is really good at ping pong. We found out.
Yes.
Frank is all about ping pong. If there's any sport Frank is actually good at, it's ping pong because he's he's a freak when it comes to ping pong.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that.
I used to be really bad at ping pong, but I don't know what happened. I just natural.
Anything you are bad at, that's definitely volleyball. You were not good at that.
Oh no. I can't even hit a serve over the net.
So, all right, Frank. So, give us your little spiel on how you got to Millersville because just like every other question, I know the answers to them, but people don't know the answers to them. So, I'm a transfer student, but you're a transfer student too.
Same.
And we came to Millersville at the same time somehow.
Yeah.
And that was really weird because we didn't plan that.
Mm-hmm.
So, how exactly did you get to Millersville? Why'd you pick Millersville, et cetera, et cetera?
I used to be at Kutztown, and I just wasn't happy there. I was a business major, and I liked it at first, but then I just didn't like living on campus. Living in a dorm was pretty bad. Having to share the same bathroom with 10 other people was just not fun. And you don't really get to do much on campus. There wasn't really anywhere to go around, and plus I didn't really get to go to the gym that often, and I wish I could.
You had one of those dorms where they shared a bathroom?
Yes.
You didn't have a bathroom in your room?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Kutztown was a horrible idea.
I know that you had...
Not saying Kutztown is a horrible school, but...
It's not a horrible school.
The
but
residency,
the
dorms,
that was
awful.
Oh my goodness. The bathrooms were a nightmare.
I enjoyed my time at Clarion because it was just...
Because you lived in...
I had a nice place because I had my own bathroom. I had a roommate, but I wish I would have had, not bashing on my old roommate, but it would have been nice to have someone I actually knew.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I didn't know anyone at school, so didn't really make anything out of it. But I enjoyed having me time. It was just getting to meet a lot of different people and experience a lot of activities on campus and stuff.
Well, that's what I liked about it too. Even though I didn't really. I wish I got more involved at Kutztown, but I got to meet some people, but then I had a couple of friends out there. So, during my free time, it was always fun just maybe going around and seeing stuff. One of my favorite things to do was going to the they had movies every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they had them in the what do you call it? The kind of the Smack here, but they called it at Kutztown I can't think of the name, but it's kind of our
multi-purpose room.
Yeah, the that.
NPR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because there was a couple stuff on campus, but I just never went to them because, just didn't want to.
They play good movies. That's how I like found my favorite movie ever too.
Well, now that you changed your major to public relations, and we have some classes together.
Yeah.
Do you know what exactly you want to do after school?
You know, I'm still like not sure. I mean, I know there's a lot that you can do with that major, and I mean, you can do almost anything with communication. I mean, but I'm still not sure of what I really want to do with my life, but we'll see what happens.
Honestly, you could really do anything with communication.
You can.
Communication is so universal that you could just you could really just talk your way into anything.
Right.
You could do any job, honestly. Like, I bet people would hire you as a doctor if you really got them going and really believe in you and stuff.
Yeah.
Communications is not all
I
line,
don't think
but
I could be a doctor, but I can definitely do something.
Depending on how you tailor your story, you could really do a lot with communications.
You can.
Because I don't know what I want to do just yet. I mean, I'm looking at the market starting next year when I'm a senior. You're a little bit behind with transfer credits.
Yeah.
But you're almost caught up.
Right.
So you may have an extra semester, maybe 2, than me. But
yeah,
I know I'm waiting until next year in senior year to find out what exactly I want to do, because I'm going to look what's open in the market of sports, education, government, because I could do anything with it. So I want to see what's open, and ultimately, because everything's about the ching-ching, so I want to see how much money I'm making someday. And factoring in where I'm going to live and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll find out next year.
Yeah.
I'll pull an Eric Foreman from That 70s Show. Just going to take a break.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, you need cultured.
I know.
Frank is
Here's the thing about me.
uncultured.
I have no pop culture experience. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I try, but I'm sorry. I mean, I tried a lot to understand it, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't really follow it that much.
Frank is one of those types where, he's not into today's stuff, but at the same time, he's not really into older stuff either. He's one of those generations where, you have no idea where he was born because, he's not into anything.
I mean, I'm into things. I mean, I like some new stuff, but I mean, I do love old stuff too. I mean, I am a little bit old school, but I mean, not old school, but I mean, I do anything.
I will say Frank is old school because I tell him where good parking is on campus, and he doesn't listen to me and parks far away.
Because I like to walk. There's nothing wrong with walking.
My gosh, I'm trying to give you softballs, and all you have to do is hit home runs with them, but you're just not. So you're just taking the walks.
Yep.
I'm giving you home runs.
There's nothing wrong with extra walking. I mean, I need it, so yeah.
Oh man,
nothing wrong with it.
But I'm glad to have Frank on the air because
I'm glad to be here too.
Gets me through the 3 hours, but make sure I didn't have a 2-hour show because I didn't want that. It's not enough time. I mean, if I could do a 5-hour show, no doubt about it. I'd probably plan a little bit more, but
yeah,
3 hours, plenty of time for me. So, anything else you want to talk about, Frank? Because this is your time.
Well, I mean, is there anything else you want to ask me? I mean, go ahead.
I don't know, because you are a very caring individual. What got you into that nature? Because you're always concerned about me drinking soda all the time, because I know that.
Well, no, I mean, I just like to look out for people. I mean, I just want to make sure that everyone is just doing well, and I don't want anyone to get into anything suspicious, or I don't want anyone to become a troublemaker or anything. So I'm just looking out for everyone.
You should be a gym instructor.
I should. I know.
Universal Gym.
A lot of people told me that.
They need you.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many people come up to me and be like, "Oh, you need to become an instructor," and I'm like, "Oh, I know, but I mean, am I fit enough for it?" But I don't know.
Demand $50,000 a year, or you're not taking the job. Just tell them. So, that is Andrew Frank, everyone. So we are going to, get to a little more music, and we'll take it to the top of the hour, and from there we'll talk a little football, and if Frank wants to get back on the air anytime, he's more than welcome to, because this is going to be our show. So I'm going to give Frank a little more experience than just his 20 minutes, because Frank's not going to learn unless he does the stuff too.
That's right.
So we are, as I said, doing a little more songs, going to commercials, top of the hour, NFL, and that is our show today, because next week Frank will be on for 40 minutes. It'll be his show. And then the following week he'll have an hour. It'll be his show for a full hour. It's still going to be the same show name, because he ain't changing that.
That's right.
We already agreed upon the show name, and we're keeping it. We're keeping the theme song, because that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
That's what I like, as Bruno Mars would say.
Mhm.
So, Frank, thank you for being on the air with me for this short
absolutely.
time.
Thank you for having me. So everyone, get ready for me for next week because I'm coming.
You heard it right here first. Everybody be ready because
Yep.
Frank is coming
Yep,
for
get ready.
you.
I'm coming.
Tune in next week for Andrew Frank for 40 minutes. It's going to be the best 40 minutes of your entire
You ain't
life.
seen nothing yet.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to Foster the People Pumped Up Kicks.
Do you suffer from severe lack of theater? Then try Cinemard. Side effects may include auditioning, directing, playwriting, or stage managing. Take every third Tuesday of the month at 9:15 p.m. in Dutcher Hall's Studio Theater. For anyone experiencing side effects for more than 4 years, please contact an agent. And remember to check the call board for more opportunities. Join Citamart. It's dramatic spelled backwards.
Arbaton.
In 2013, Millersville University student Thomas Chistiak established a t-shirt company and named it Arbaton. Today, Arbaton offers a variety of t-shirt designs, including their classic series, their flagship product line. Arbaton ships to all 50 states and internationally as well. They can be reached on their website, arbatonstore.com, or at 484-999-0121. Arbaton. Strive for the upper echelon.
Hey, what's up? This is Nat from Oklahoma Car Crash. You're listening to WIXQ 91.7 The Ville.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they fill the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. You'd think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. 'Cause I get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they tried to teach me how to dance. A foxtrot above my head, a sock hop beneath my bed, a disco ball is just hanging by a thread. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. Leave my door open just a crack. Please take me away from here, 'cause I feel like such an insomniac. Please take me away from here. Why do I tire of counting sheep? Please take me away from here, when I'm far too tired to fall asleep. To 10 million fireflies, I'm weird 'cause I hate goodbyes. I got misty eyes as they said farewell, but I'll know where several are if my dreams get real bizarre, 'cause I saved a few and I keep them in a jar. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams.
I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming.
I'm back where I belong. Yeah, I never felt so strong. Yeah, I'm back, I'm feeling like there's nothing I can't try. And if you with me, put your hands high. Put your hands high. You ever lost a life before? This one's for you. Put your hands high. The dreams are filled, you're rocking with the best. I'll be on the song. I hear the tears of a clown. I hate that song. I always feel like they're talking to me when it comes on. Another day, another dawn. Another Keisha, nice to meet you. Get the math, I'm gone. What am I supposed to do when the club lights come on? It's easy to be Puff, but it's harder to be Sean. What if my twins ask me why I ain't married their mom? How do I respond? What if my son stares with a face like my own and says he wants to be like me when he's grown? But I ain't finished grown. Another night, the inevitable prolong. Another day, another dawn. Come on. Just tell Keisha and Teresa I'll be better in the morning. Another lie that I carry on. I need to get back to the place I belong. Come on.
I'm coming home.
I'm coming
Tell
home.
the world I'm coming home.
Yeah.
Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday.
Ain't no
I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes.
Thank you.
I'm coming home.
I'm coming home. I'm coming
Tell the world I'm coming.
Hey yo, check this out. A house is not a home, I hate this song. Is a house really a home when your loved ones is gone? And people got the nerve to blame you for it. And you know you would've took the bullet if you saw it. But you felt it, and still feel it. And money can't make up for it, or conceal it. But you deal with it, and you keep ballin'. Try some liquor playboy, and we keep ballin'. Baby, we've been living in sin, cause we've been really in love, but we've been living as friends. So you've been a guest in your own home. It's time to make your house your own. Pick up the phone, pick up the phone.
I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes.
Thank you.
Coming home.
Coming home. Coming
Tell the world that
I'm almost home, check this out.
home.
Ain't no stopping us now. I love that song. Whenever it comes on, it makes me feel strong. I thought I told you that we won't stop till we back cruising through Harlem. These old blocks is what made me, saved me, drove me crazy, drove me away, then embraced me, forgave me for all of my shortcomings. Welcome to my homecoming. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. A lot of fights, a lot of scars, a lot of bottles, a lot of cars, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. Made it back, lost my dog. Miss you, big. But here I stand, a better man. Stop. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, all.
I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home.
I'm coming home.
Let the rain wash away
Feel so
all
good.
the pain of yesterday.
Feel so free.
I know my
Ain't no place like home, baby.
And they've forgiven
Ain't no place
my
like home.
mistakes. I'm coming home. Coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. that sugar sweet. Don't let nobody touch it unless that somebody's me. I gotta be a man, there ain't no other way. Cause girl, you're hotter than a Southern California day. I don't wanna play no games, you don't gotta be afraid. No makeup on, that's my sugar. Yes, please, come and put it down on me. I'm right here, 'cause I need a lot, a little sympathy. So baby, just show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes please, won't you come and put it down on me, down on me. Yes please, come and put it down on me. Right here, I need a little sympathy. Show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes please, won't you come and put it down on me, down on me.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You could talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame,
Yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name.
yeah,
'Cause you burn with the birth flame,
yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile, you can walk straight through with a smile.
You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name. Cause there's gonna be a day when you're
Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name. 'Cause you burn with the birth flame, and the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. Be a champion, be a champion, be a champion, be a champion. The walls of the Hall of Fame. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers, preachers. Yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions.